Hey guys.
Yo.
Yeah.
You guys remember back in like 2016 when Gary Johnson said, "What is Aleppo?"
Yeah.
Yeah, what is Aleppo, man? I still don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the
It's
thing.
pretty funny. He made a funny joke.
Well, that's the thing. But when he said it, like, I was joking, like, "Oh, what an idiot," right?
Mm-hmm.
But low key, I kind of didn't know what Aleppo was.
Have you figured out since then?
I think it's like some kind of like a government agency or something.
I
Like
thought
an
it was
acronym.
I thought it was a type of cyst.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah. I think it's like a physical deformity. Hey, man, you got an Aleppo.
Isn't it?
Are you only thinking about that because of leprosy? Like,
Yeah, it's like the slur for people with leprosy. You fucking hey,
You
look at
only
that.
see that
Look
Aleppo
at
over
that fucking Aleppo over there.
This is crazy. You don't think it's like a city in Syria, do you?
that's very
Syria,
specific.
man, you're being controversial right now.
You're right.
Dude,
That's just no way. That's what it was.
Dude,
You're
I'm
right.
pro-Israel.
Yeah.
Dude, I am pro Mediterranean Sea, so whatever doesn't fuck up the coastline.
I'm
that's what I go for.
proletariat.
Hey, me too.
Hey, I guess most of us are.
I'm probation.
I'm masturbation.
I know you are.
Gator sauce. That's what we are. We're like the bad kind of. Hey, Gabe. Hi.
Hey, Kurt.
How you been?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, we just recorded the episode before this.
I heard someone got mauled by a rhinoceros yesterday.
Yesterday, like yesterday when this episode releases, or now yesterday as in real when we're recording this.
Daniel, are we in the future right now?
See, that's a good question. We are in the past, but we are also in the future. Our voices and our thoughts and ideas are in the future, but our bodies and where we are right now, it's in the past.
Hey guys, isn't this a lot like the book Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut?
That's a very specific reference that no one will get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
I was gonna say it's like Hitler and the neo-Nazis. He's
Why?
dead, but his ideas keep going.
I guess.
I mean, actually, that's much better. No.
It kind of works.
I could have said like any person better
Why
than
did you have
Hitler.
the Nazis? Because it's controversial?
Yeah,
Hey, hello, this is Gator Sauce. We're controversial.
We're a podcast and we talk about pop culture and other bullshit. I'm just gonna get that out of the way.
Hi, I'm Kurt.
I think for something to be controversial, people have to care that we're saying it.
That's Daniel.
Yes, I'm Daniel.
All right, so for people who are just listening to this episode, we just recorded the episode before
I just
this.
fell through a portal in Burger King, and now I find myself in a magical land called Foon. I'm here with my guest, Chunt the Badger.
So we just recorded the episode before this, and we're doing a back-to-back sort of thing where we're just going because Kurt has something going on in his
We'll
life.
call it scheduling difficulty.
Pretty much what's happening is Kurt is going to die in the next
So
week.
I'm inconveniencing them with my life, which is fucking dumb because my life is beautiful.
That's not true.
I'm homeless.
That's also true.
That is true.
I'm homeless.
So you got like 3 things right, but 1 thing wrong.
But what I'm trying to get across here
It's like how I do everything in life.
Huh.
what I'm trying to get
That's why
across
I
here
succeed.
is that
You're
we
a dick.
yeah, that too. But also we just drank a few beers before this one,
Who are you?
and that's why Kurt is actually Kurt just acts like this
Yeah,
all
that's
the
pretty-
time.
this-
No, but who are you? We don't. I introduced Daniel. I introduced myself. Who are you?
My name is Pop Culture Gabe.
Are
That's
we-
a reference to the last
Are we
episode.
going with that? Is that what we're sticking
That's
with?
my name from now on.
I guess now we have to do that like how we reference how bad our first episode is. Don't listen to it. Don't
What
listen
episode?
to it. What?
What?
Literally haven't listened to it.
Thank God.
Not even being sarcastic.
He's like Johnny Depp. He'd never like watches a movie of his own, but he just doesn't listen to any podcasts.
The fact that Kurt said watches a movie of his own rather than watches his own movies shows how much alcohol we have in our system right now.
They have, not me.
It's a disappointingly low amount for how stupid we're being.
Yeah.
We're kind of like overselling it right now. Like, we drank so much. Really, we haven't. We're just dumb.
lit right now,
Yeah. Turns out we're not. We're just
We're
dumb.
actually not.
Yeah, we're just dumb.
So Daniel,
I'm good at drive, bro.
Daniel, where are we recording from?
We are recording from a basement of a library.
The library.
That's why we have to be so quiet.
Yeah, it's a library that burned down in the 1960s for an unknown reason.
How do you know so much about this abandoned library?
It's a library, dude.
You can't raise
It may be. I mean, like it's abandoned.
I mean, there's no librarians here to tell us to.
What's an abandoned library?
yeah, but you know, it's the concept of it. It's like if there's a burnt down courthouse, it's like
still called a courthouse.
yeah.
No, I mean
Yeah.
it's, but you don't have to.
You still have to like
Well, what do you want?
listen
What
to
do you want me to call
bailiff.
a abandoned building or an abandoned library?
An abandoned building would make more sense than saying.
But it was
Then
for-
respecting the rules of a library that no longer
but
exists.
I mean, like
Are there
libraries.
books here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Not
Let's-
everything burned.
That was a book. You hear that? Oh yeah, you're right.
When you close that book really fast, that was too loud.
Yeah,
Because that's what happened.
See, the ghost, dude. That's why we have to be quiet.
Wow, this is a lot of
Hey, did you
information
hear?
to take in.
Did you hear Luigi died?
Yeah, actually, but he didn't die.
Bella Luigi's dead.
Oh, not that one though.
No, you. Do you know who Bella Lugosi is?
Yeah, not Bella Luigi though. I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna guess that that's something he made up.
Isn't Bela Lugosi? Isn't that Dracula?
Yeah, and it's also Bella Lugosi instead. It's a song by Bauhaus, and I'm making a play off of it by saying, "You guys suck."
So this is the kind of podcast where we talk about pop culture, we tell jokes, and then we explain our jokes to people
That's true.
who are in the same room as us and don't really matter.
Hey, your mom's gay.
Do you want
And
me
we
to
tell those types of jokes too.
Do you want me to explain the joke I made earlier?
No,
Please
you
do.
That's fine. Cool.
This is all pre-written.
Yeah. Much like every other one of our episodes, it's all pre-written. It's not actually a library. We're just in a normal room. But I said as a library, an abandoned, burnt down library to be silly.
Wow, that's how jokes work, isn't it?
Yes, you always explain them afterwards.
Yeah.
That's also kind of how your mom works.
And then Kurt likes to say a lot of your mom jokes.
Please
and-
explain why it's funny.
Oh,
Just
so
like I
we
did.
have this thing that
No, not we.
that, we have this thing where we
No,
where we
not
like
we.
where we like to hear Kurt make jokes about other people's mothers.
Oh, we like it?
Yeah, that's not a we thing. That's a one person.
Are
That's
you sure it's not the we? I saw it on the we.
The preposition you should have had, or pronoun you should have used was I.
He's wrong because he couldn't even say pronoun first.
Thank you for your kind criticism, Kurt, because that brings us to the next thing that we're going to do.
Oh shit! A next thing.
Yes, we have a new thing here at Gator Sauce, which is we're going to keep a tally.
He says
throughout-
it like it's an office here at Gator Sauce.
I didn't get that, but
Hello, this is Gator Sauce Incorporated. We like to sauce your gators.
Daniel, you were saying?
Thank you, Gabe. So we're going to keep a tally of different things that we do often here at Gator Sauce.
Or at least maybe you should do the tally. It's kind of like a
Hey.
class participation thing.
Yeah. Keep your tallies at home, and if your count matches what ours is, you get a prize from someone else, not us.
Or alternatively, you could make this tally game into a drinking game if you want to go wild. But we recommend this with extreme caution.
See, I'm going to say this, and keep in mind, you can't see me, but I'm winking when I say this. Don't do this as a drinking game because it could be dangerous, right, Kurt? Wink, wink. Don't do this as a drinking game.
I'm going to
'cause it
say
could be
he was
dangerous.
winking too much. I don't know if he's being
I'm
sarcastic
having
with them.
I think he's hitting
Or
on
he's
you.
like, is he hitting on me?
No, I'm
Yeah.
having a seizure.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, so we're going to keep
we'll be right
By
back.
the way, this podcast has a lot of strobing lights, so
That's
if
true.
you're sensitive to
This,
that,
It's mostly coming from my pants.
Well, it's the library basement, has a disco ball in it, so what are you going
And
to
I
do?
brought like 2 extra stove lights, and they're in my pockets.
and ecstasy.
Cool. Anyways. Anyways, we're going to keep a tally of the different regular things that happen a lot on Gator Sauce, and we're going to read you the totals at the end of each episode.
If you listened to this podcast before, you know there's a lot of recurring themes,
Sure.
not necessarily jokes, recurring.
Things.
Phrases.
We call them things.
Yeah,
Your mom's a recurring thing.
That's
yeah, like
one of
that.
them.
That's one of them.
And that brings us to our first tally. So, the categories we have, as Kurt just showed us, is one of them is your mom jokes.
Yeah.
Every time,
Anytime someone says your mom,
any sort of
anyone, in
any
this
sort
group,
of
Well, Kurt will be the only one saying it.
you
for
don't
the
know
most
that. You weren't there.
it's gonna be mostly Kurt. Any sort of joke, reference, thing about your mom is going to be a tally. The only exception is if you were genuinely talking about your mother.
Yeah, like it's serious, like saying that my mom actually like has cancer or something.
Your mom has cancer?
See, that's
That's-
one genuine and one joke.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
No, I was genuinely concerned.
No, the way you said that was like, your mom has cancer? Oh boy, that's a moment for a joke.
And let's be honest with ourselves, Gabe. You don't care.
Cancer's not funny.
You also don't care about his mom.
Yeah.
I care about his mom.
How much, though? Okay, go on.
By the way, I'm not tallying any of these.
No,
'cause
I know.
It'll be
These are examples.
Too
Yeah.
long. The next one is anytime we have to say gator sauce.
Now, what does gator sauce mean, Kurt?
So, gator sauce correctly, in the sense, means that that's any time any one of us, it's our safe word. So, like, when you're having sex and something weird happens, you say your safe word.
That's not the analogy I would use, but...
But, like, when we're doing the podcast and we're in the midst of it, and someone says gator sauce, that means we switch topics because we're going into dark territory.
It's meant for really bad rabbit holes and also conversation that might just come off as genuine.
Gator sauce.
Yeah, because we can't be too genuine here because we don't care about any... I don't care about Daniel.
That's fair.
Gabe's alright, but yeah, I don't really care about Daniel or his life.
Why do you hate on him so much?
No, it's fair. It's fair. I've earned it.
He's a white, straight male.
And the next one, Daniel?
Anyways,
I heard a lot of people hate on white, straight males, so...
yeah, we were on top for so long, and now we're just no one cares. Anyways, the next one is, speaking of straight males, the opposite, which is gay stuff. Now, Kurt,
I can't help that because I'm actually gay.
You are, but you might be the most homophobic person here.
Because I'm trying to make people laugh.
Right.
That was sincere. So that one would be a tally.
Yeah.
We'd say gator sauce.
Mm-hmm. So, gay stuff, anytime someone uses any sort of homophobic slur.
Homophobic?
That's
another one.
We're getting down to that one later.
Yeah, that one's later. Anytime-
homophobic slur.
Or anything related to being gay that's meant to be funny.
Yes. The only exception is if we actually have a genuine conversation about a story, about someone being gay. Any
a news story or anything like that.
Something like that. Because
Like
then
if-
we would just be tallying like crazy.
Yeah, like if Post Malone came out as gay or something like that, then we...
That's serious, dude.
Yeah, then we'd be
Like, I'm
actually
not gonna
talking
make
about
fun
that.
of him. Like, he's
Yeah.
very brave.
Yeah. Especially if he comes out in like a movie or
You know, he smells like trash water.
console.
I believe that.
All right, go on.
Anyways, the next one is going to be burps. If there are any burps
Like that.
like that, being the fact that we're drinking beer usually, there is...
It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen a good bit. There's a lot of burps that happen on
We
the
can.
podcast.
Yeah, that's self-explanatory.
So we would tally every time we hear a burp. Next one is puns. Anytime someone uses a pun, burp.
Good or bad, regardless.
Good or bad, doesn't matter what.
Or ugly.
Tally. Or ugly, thank you. Good
That
or
one
bad.
would be
Was
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Is that a pun?
I think that's
It's
just
a pun.
It's more like
It's
a
a
play
pun
on
reference.
words.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
play on words puns.
We're not going to split hairs about the difference between puns and plays. And really, if you make a
Where are you
bad joke...
from? Split
Who said
hairs?
exactly? I was about to say that.
That's not a phrase you guys have heard?
Who says split hair? I've heard
Really?
it, but I would never
No,
consider
I've
saying
never
it.
heard that.
Really?
I've heard it.
I'm not even doing a bit right now. Genuinely. Like, you guys never heard that phrase before?
Wait,
I've
from
heard it.
Minnesota. We
No.
ain't going to split hairs here.
I'm from here. I'm from Georgia. And then I moved down to Florida recently.
Georgia's like.
Oh, Georgia.
Well, I'm from the South, so yeah.
Oh, so he's actually racist.
Slavery, yeah.
High five, Gabe. We're not racist.
Yeah.
Makes me sad inside. All I had to do was say I'm from the South, and the first things you guys said was racism and slavery.
I mean, that's what Twitter tells me, right?
That's a burp. Tally on that one.
That was a double tally. That was
You
a
want me to double tally?
Yeah,
I'll
double
double
tally.
tally it.
Thank you.
Last thing on the list for tallies is going to be flubs.
Like the Robin Williams movie?
Flubber?
Yeah.
Sure.
But you call it flubs for short.
Yeah. That's what I call
That
it.
was like his nickname. His friends called him flubs.
Don't drink the beer too early, asshole.
Oh, okay. So
This is a podcast about
Flubs.
beer.
here's the thing: we drink beer on this podcast, so we're gonna have a lot of flubs. We're gonna,
There it is.
yeah, we're gonna be drinking alcohol, so we're gonna slur our words and we're gonna say things like hot sauce instead of hot sauce.
Ooh, that's a reference to episode 1.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or whatever the thing I said earlier when I got was it pronouns and prepositions mixed up.
If we mix something up, and we like stop and like try and fix it, boom,
Flub.
that's a flub. That's a tally or a drink, depending on what you want to do with your life.
All right. So for those who are scoring at home, The only things we have written down right now is 1, your mom, and 2, burps. And so the tallies begin.
And I'm
now.
certain that people are scoring this at home.
Oh, they have to be.
They're
Because
gonna be
people listen.
There's such
We
fans of this
have-
podcast.
We're
that
like
they're gonna
Mark
keep
Maron's podcast.
Guys, we have
We're like
tens
WTF.
of listeners.
Yeah.
So, like, we know someone.
Tens of 15.
Well, 9. After Kurt made that joke.
What?
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 Gator sauce.
Gator sauce.
That's one gator sauce.
All right. So we do a thing on this podcast where we drink beer, and
I feel like that's been established pretty well.
Yeah.
your relative has
The person who has given birth to you.
has been established.
I'm counting it. That's your mom.
That's fair. So
I think now that it's in your head that someone's keeping track of it, you want to say it more.
all right. So since we did Blue Moon last episode, we got a
Well, we
variety.
did Blue Moon
Mango
wheat. Mango wheat.
Right.
Mango.
What are we doing now?
Now we're doing Blue Moon Pacific Apricot wheat.
All right.
Specific apricot?
Specific apricot.
It doesn't have the mango smell like the other one
Because it's not mango.
Well, it doesn't even smell peachish.
I mean, it's apricot.
Which is like a peach.
I don't know what an apricot... Okay,
Peach is like a combination of like a peach and something else. Nectarine.
I don't know what an apricot is.
It's like a peach.
Yeah, that's what I imagine it being like.
Dude, why do peaches look like butts?
Why do butts look like peaches?
Ooh. Well played.
Fuck, dude.
God created the plants
Cheers.
before he created the butts.
All
I
right.
do have a question.
Yes.
So you say apricot. I say apricot. Which one do you say?
The fuck is wrong with you?
Eepaladupa.
So
I think he's not right. One of us is right.
that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said apricots. I've heard apricots before, but
Man,
I've
you've
always-
never been to Texas, because in Texas we say, you look at that Apaladu tree. Yeehaw!
I'm trying to see if there's any.
That was a knee slap. That was a knee
That's,
slap.
that's not on our list yet.
That's on your list, so you can't stop me from making dumb. Most of these tallies are just restrictions for my
Yeah,
shitty humor.
90% of them are meant for Kurt. That's for sure.
All right, so let's give it a taste, guys.
Wow. If I had ever eaten apricot before this, I am assuming this is what it would taste like.
I don't like it.
It is kind of peachy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Personally, it does taste like an apricot. But the thing, I mean,
So apricot. You showed your hand.
no, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to fit in.
You showed your hand.
I'm trying to fit in. It's like when everyone's saying the N word around you, you just join in.
No?
Nothing you're saying is true.
I don't think I relate to that.
No.
I mean, you don't know as many black people as I
You
do.
just showed your hand twice.
I mean, I don't know. Let me give it another sip.
This pause is great. I love this. That mouth noise is
Statistics,
amazing for podcasts.
statistics show that podcast listeners like dead silence followed by horrible mouth noises.
Oh, God.
I did a study.
You know, actually, it's not that bad.
You think it's growing on you?
It's not. Yeah, I think it's one of those beers. It's like, what was
You
it?
mean olive beer?
No, because I feel like there's some beers that
Morty?
tally.
That's
Two tallies.
That's
Morty.
two.
Oh, three.
That's three?
Yeah, three.
I'll go with two.
You guys are fucked. I'm gonna say that's just like one big shot. If you have,
Oh, this is a drinking game now?
if it's a drinking game,
Wait, remember, it's not a drinking game.
right.
Remember?
We're
It's
trying to be responsible.
definitely-
You guys have to drive home.
How about this?
It's
Every
dead.
other shot is a shot of water.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's fair.
Whatever you need to do at home to stay safe.
There's no God, therefore there's no rules.
Is that
You
the revelation of whether or not God is real?
Oh, crap.
So
No, that's at the end of the episode.
what you do is you take 2 wooden sticks that you chop down from your trees, and then you get 3 blocks of obsidian.
I hope this is going somewhere.
And to make the obsidian
I hope
sword.
he has the ending in mind right now.
No,
He's not just going along with
because I said last episode I'm going to teach you how to make an obsidian sword.
Oh, that's right. He did say
So
that.
so on your thing, it's actually just 2 blocks of obsidian and then 1 wooden stick, and then you just put them in and you get an obsidian sword.
it. Wow.
And
There
then,
we go.
you have to light your crafting desk on fire, and then use it while it's on fire.
That's incredible.
Wow.
I bet the listener is so grateful that they waited 2 weeks to hear that.
That didn't work out. I was trying to make a whoosh noise.
We've tried to do that a lot, and it hasn't worked so far. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I just burped.
Oh, he burped.
Yep.
So, gator sauce. We talk about pop culture. Now, here's the thing.
Well, does that count as a gator
No,
sauce?
no,
or is that just like our name?
It's not.
No, it's just
it's
our
not
name,
every
okay.
time you say it. It's anytime you use it.
Yeah.
Every time you use.
You
gator
evoke
sauce.
the power of the gator sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. You can
absolutely.
hold a gun, but when you fire it, that's a different thing.
Is that a metaphor for like
Nope.
masturbation?
What?
Oh, God.
So you were saying it's a podcast about.
I
So
can
it's-
hold my dick, but that doesn't mean I masturbate.
But this is a podcast about pop culture, and we talk about...
It's like the first time he ever masturbated.
I don't think anyone heard that story. but
No
thank you.
one did, but
You know what? I'm not even going to tell it. I'm going to leave that out. Just let people.
gator sauce.
But yeah, we talk about pop culture, we talk about news, and since this is coming out 2 weeks after... about 2 weeks after we recorded...
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Yeah. We're in the future now, bitch. Cunt.
Oh wow!
Whoa, dude.
Is that got your attention?
Dude,
It just escalated very quickly.
there's a feminist in the room.
Oh.
Hi, I'm a feminist.
I think we're all feminists, really.
Nope.
That was bad.
Nope. I don't know. I don't know what tally I need for this, but I want it to stop.
You can tally that in the name of feminism.
Was that cliffhanger over there?
I'm cliffhanger.
Get out of here, cliffhanger.
No, that's racist.
No.
So this week in the news,
So we're gonna talk about some news topics that, maybe you guys haven't heard of yet.
Elon Musk shot up a mosque.
On Mars.
He built a mosque.
On Mars.
And then he shot it up immediately.
Luckily,
after.
there were no victims.
No, there were
No,
not.
I think-
Except for like,
There's no one else on Mars.
except for like a really racist pig.
Yeah.
So it was
in a
like an
box
no.
too. That's kind of ironic.
Yeah, because if the pig walked in, it was like, you're not allowed to be here. And the pig said the N word, and he just shot it.
So, what this is evidence of is how much, as a story progresses, it can change your opinion on the protagonist. Because at the beginning,
Is
when
Elon Musk the protagonist?
he is, because at the beginning you heard he shot up a mosque,
Oh
and
my
that made
God.
you, and that made you sad.
He shot up a
And
mosque.
then you found out that no one got hurt. But
Oh,
a racist pig. By the way, we mean a literal racist pig.
Oh,
Like it's a pig.
Yeah,
that's racist.
It
What?
only knows the N word and like.
Maybe Elon Musk
That's
is
true.
a good guy now.
See, exactly. It changed your opinion, and also he built a mosque on Mars. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, but why did he
How do
shoot
you
it?
make it point towards Mecca? That's the thing.
Yeah, because it revolves.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, actually. It is.
See, I think all religion's dumb.
We know you do. Because you're special and you're smarter than us.
Religion is the opiate of the masses.
I thought opiate was the opiate of the masses.
Love, opium is the heroin of the masses.
Then what's heroin?
Heroin's the fucking
I
shit,
just burped
bro.
it away.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Heroin's the Demi Lovato is.
Oh God. Okay.
She sponsors it.
Demi Lovato
I don't-
sponsored by heroin.
I don't know if I should take it seriously, but it turns out she wasn't on heroin. But she definitely overdosed.
What was she on?
I don't know. They said it wasn't heroin.
It was actually pomegranate.
Well, 2
juice.
weeks later, we know the answer, and the answer is
Salt.
Coke? I don't know.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
No. So what she did was, so she heard about this old timey rumor. If you like boil down Coke, you can get cocaine out of it. So that's what she did. But it's actually just sugar now because they don't put Coke in Coca-Cola, you know.
That was a flub, I think.
Yeah, it was a flub and a burp.
Coca-Cola.
Flub and a burp.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. So
It's a lot more burps than I expected.
Oh, you're gonna be surprised.
yeah.
I guess it just.
So
didn't
what she
overdose
so she just snorted like 40 lines of sugar, and that usually will fuck someone up.
me. Now I'll put you in
Really?
the
I
hospital.
mean, she's like a
Well, you
model
s-
or whatever.
Well, if you snort any amount of anything, it's gonna do some bad stuff for you.
I mean, that's not true.
Well, if you do it, sorry,
Kurt said that from experience.
let me rephrase that. If you snort 40 lines of anything, like you said, that will have some negative effects.
Yeah, and they're
At the
fat.
very least, you'll have sinus problems.
Yeah, they're fat rips.
true.
Yeah, you'll have the drips if you know what K is. That's a drug. But
The
I've
drips, is
done
that
it once.
diarrhea?
No,
Oh.
I actually don't know what it is. But
Isn't that when you're swallowing a lot because you have like
no, it's
something
like
in
a
your sinus?
yeah.
I'm-
Actually, he's right.
I'm gonna go with diarrhea.
Well,
You're gonna go with it. I mean, I'd try and stop it by using like Pepto Bismol or something.
Diarrhea for 200, Alex?
So, Daniel, you had another piece of news, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, from the future.
Well, the present.
Right. The current, present, your future. Our future, your past? I don't fucking know.
Past,
By the
present,
way,
future?
we have a newspaper right now from the future.
Days
so
of
that's where we're
Future
getting
Past?
it
The news story that I heard recently,
from.
guys.
I need you to hope again.
Guys, this is going to blow your mind.
Blow my mind, motherfucker.
There's been a war that has started since we traveled to the future.
Is it a war on straight white males?
No, it's a physical war between
Oh, shit.
penguins and puffins.
Penguins. What's the difference?
They're both, like, branches of the MS-13.
No, actual penguins and actual puffins.
That's why we need to stop immigration, honestly.
Because the fucking penguins, man, they can't move into puffin territory. What is this, man? You know they're going to cause gang wars and
It's
invade.
a controversial thing because here's
Controversial?
That's a flub. I'll
That's
take
a controversial.
controversial thing because here's the thing: puffins have an advantage because they can actually fly.
What?
Yes,
That's bullshit.
right. It's not fair.
That's not fair.
So the war
Penguins can fly if you
But
throw them hard
Can
enough.
they survive the winter?
Penguins can throw.
in the
Pen-
northern Arctic, which
Fuck
is
you
where
guys.
does that count as a flub?
That's how
because-
I feel most of the time.
Because you kept on saying penguins can fly if you throw them hard enough.
There you go. That's
we
funny.
We
That's
ignored
funny.
it because it wasn't that good of a joke.
It's funny.
We heard you. We did not hear you. We just ignored
That's a dad joke. Can we? That is.
it.
that
Is
is
that
that
count as a
count?
pun?
No,
No,
I
no,
don't
it
think
does.
so.
Ah, yeah, dad jokes. I can get away with those, bitches. I'm hungry.
You wanna
So
move on?
puffins can fly, penguins can't fly,
Yeah,
and they started a war.
they started a war.
Why?
Because it's north versus south. Penguins are only found in the southern hemisphere, where puffins are only found in the northern hemisphere. So they're actually meeting at the equator and fighting.
What?
And a puffin went up to a penguin and was like, "Hey, Chew, you look like a dumbass."
How do they? What? No.
Oh God!
Yep.
Wow.
That has no ethnicity tied to it. It's a puffin accent.
They should sound Canadian
They're actually from Greenland.
and Canada. You know,
So,
Do a Greenlandish accent.
hey, Chew, what you looking at, man? Man, I don't like the way you walk.
Wow.
That's how all people from Greenland
So
sound.
I have a piece of news.
let's hear it.
So Donald Trump actually, you know how a few weeks ago he was talking about the Space Force.
Did his piss tape finally come out?
Yeah, sort of. It's kind of complicated.
It did, but it wasn't as good as people thought.
Yeah.
It was really blurry. You can hardly even tell it's him.
I mean, yeah, it was like you can
Was-
tell,
was
you
it-
can see the piss very clearly.
It just looks like 2 scoops of ice cream fighting.
So when he drops a pen and like throws it at something, does that count as a flub?
No, I would say no.
Okay.
But
Gay.
visual humor.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Donald Trump he announced the Space Force a few weeks ago. But
well, the thing is, like, man, do you really want to get recruited for that?
you can go to space and shoot guns in space.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you know how
You can shoot guns in space.
Do you see how fucked up Buzz Lightyear was?
Pew pew pew, but in motherfucking space.
But they're guns, you know, like
In space.
that doesn't work.
In space? Yeah, they do. You shoot a gun in space, you'll go flying back for a fucking infinity.
You'll go flying back. The
Yeah.
boat will just stay there.
Infinity though. You can go anywhere by fucking firing a gun. In space. Star Wars,
Do you
bro?
think our president's still like the smartest man ever?
I mean, now he is 2 weeks in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, things have changed a lot. In the
Things
past
have
few
changed
years.
a lot.
No,
We
honestly.
got, by the way, we got that wall.
We did get the wall, and
All-
also all controversy surrounding him, and all like the fighting stuff between left and right. That's really
there's no
been-
lesson right now. Yeah.
exactly. We've actually
He was right. He was
actually
actually
brought-
right the
he
whole
actually
time.
brought
Yeah.
world peace. Who'd have thunk it?
Right lives matter.
And the fake news.
And left lives too.
Yeah.
The fake news was actually fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you know what?
Russia
they
had nothing to do with it.
they replaced every single star in Hollywood with Donald Trump's name.
Yeah, that's
Except
actually.
except for Bill Cosby.
Except for Bill Cosby, because we need to remember him as a fucking hero.
Yeah.
Because it
He
turns
was
out he
innocent.
never.
Kanye was right. He was innocent.
Yeah, he was innocent.
Yeah, this is actually. I mean, I'm gonna go on a. I'm gonna kind of take a leap here, but I feel like this was the most that has changed in any 2 weeks, in any fortnight, in history.
Proper use of the word.
And Fortnite is actually like
That's
it's
actually
their national anthem. Like
Yeah.
you have to play the game every time they say stand up for the national anthem. They
Yeah.
hand you a controller.
By the way, kneeling is illegal like everywhere, no matter what.
You know, I mean, like you can't even kneel. Like you'll be shot.
Yeah, kneel on.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but it's beautiful. You know. So what they do is when they
Hey,
shoot,
I stand for the flag. I stand for the flag.
they
I kneel for
shoot
the
you with
cross.
like one of those cool hollow bullets. Like so, in your head, like when you get shot, your head explodes and it looks like fireworks, and everyone's like they all clap. It's amazing.
I feel like that one was unreal. Out of all the things we said.
Any other news stories?
Let's see.
Hey, I heard in the news that Gabe's mom's really fucking gay.
That's 2. Gosh.
Wow.
That's your mom and the gay stuff.
Yeah, but you see, that was a great opportunity to say it.
Not really. I don't think there's any opportunity that calls for a "your mom is gay" joke. Oh god. But let's see in the news. I'm going through my news, but James Gunn.
What about him?
Wow.
He became secretary to the president.
Yeah, he did.
He's literally a secretary.
Yes, and he did. Yeah. Yes, and he also directed the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Hey, do you guys see that wall?
Which already came out.
Hey guys, do you see that wall falling down? I think it might. Is that the 4th wall in this building?
Yes, and it's gonna hit us.
You know, here's another thing that's happened the past 2 weeks. Gabe, how's that improv class you've been taking?
I have been taking an improv class. Yes, and it's been going really well. I've been learning a lot of new tricks.
Yes. And it's been very exciting to see you progress.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know Brazil's in poverty again?
That hasn't changed. Come on, Kurt.
No, for
Kurt,
a week.
take this fucking seriously.
For a week, they were like,
Kurt, take this fucking seriously, okay?
"What about
We're doing a podcast.
Hey, take this fucking seriously.
Dude, they sold their Jesus statue to Zimbabwe. And
That wasn't Jesus.
Oh, was
That
it?
was just a hippie.
Yeah.
It was John Lennon. Without glasses.
It's actually Tommy Chong.
It was Tommy Chong.
It was Chris the Redeemer.
If you look at the bottom, it says, "All right, man."
It was Tyler the Creator with a wig on.
Wow.
It was Kanye West but taller. Scoop poop a doop boop boop. I don't remember his bit.
Oh God.
Poop, the poop, the poop. I don't remember.
Yeah. Poop,
I think that was the whole thing.
I just remember it's just poop.
Yeah.
So I actually have some real news,
Let's
guys.
hear it.
You mean like more real news?
Right, because everything we've been saying so far has been true.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. And what?
So there've been 3 albums that came out pretty recently. I'm just gonna blow through these really quickly if you know about them.
Good. Go ahead.
So you guys know Travis Scott.
You're
Travis
used to blowing
Scoot.
through shit.
You know Travis Scoot?
We know Travis Scott.
Yeah. So he came out with Astro World.
Whoa, what?
Dude, that blew up the fucking charts.
Didn't that come out like 2 weeks ago? You little bitch.
Oh, it came out 2 weeks ago, but the bass boosted version came out last week.
The remix?
Yeah. It's so much better. No, it's just like literally he took all the bass and made it so that like everything else in the song is incomprehensible except for the bass sound.
Wow, how's the bass sound?
Like that. It's amazing, dude.
Why did you just get up, turn around, bend over, and fart into the fucking mic?
Because that's how it sounds, man. I'm being straight edge with y'all, you know, man.
I think you spreading your cheeks when
Stop
you're
with that
doing it.
Canadian accent.
So the other album that came out, which is fantastic, was "Swimming" by Mac Miller.
Really?
Which is it's actually like moving. I'm not gonna lie, like serious. Shit.
Swimming by Mac Miller.
It's a good album, very good. And the other one is "Taboo" by Denzel Curry. So if you guys ever knew that video where they did the water bottle flip,
Yeah.
that was always to a Denzel Curry song.
What?
Yeah, so they memed him, and he was really pissed about that. So he made like
He got pissed?
He was
Yeah.
mad that he got memed?
well,
I feel like
he
that's
was,
more
he was
publicity.
okay, but like then he was like, I'm actually kind of a serious musician.
Right.
Because before that, I used to listen to that song. I was like, this song's dank. So
Is dank good or bad?
I think dank is like I feel like dank means like it stinks. But if you say like dank memes, it's good.
Right.
You know?
But what about in this context when he said the song is dank?
I think it's good. I think
good.
like dank, and then you follow it up with something that
Yeah.
means good. But if you just say this is dank, then it smells bad.
You think so?
So if you say you walk into a bathroom and you say it smells dank,
I'm right here.
it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just ask me.
Hey Kurt, white.
So dank is a good thing.
Dank's a good thing in this context. Does it always mean good, or is it like
Well,
is it based on?
there was a
context?
shift from like the 19th century
Right.
to the 21st century where it was like dank. was
People used to
bad.
say dank in the 19th century.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
Really?
Like, yeah, I've read actual books that have used the word dank to describe like
what other words did they use? back
cellars.
then?
The N word.
That's a good joke.
I was
That's
actually
a
trying to
really
think,
good joke. I
Like
hope
when
that
he
holds
asked
up.
that, I genuinely was trying to think of like real examples. I was thinking of like how
But the
like
N-word
fat
is a-
was good for a while when someone would say like something's fat.
Like
Then-
PHAT?
Yeah, like PHAT.
In the 19th century?
That was the 90s.
Yeah, that was the
That was
90s.
the 20th century.
Yeah.
Do you know your centuries, bro? Do you know your centuries?
Bro, do you even
Yeah,
centuries?
Do you even, bro?
Do you even time travel, bro?
So, Denzel Curry's album Taboo, that doesn't count. That was me being just whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering.
So Denzel Curry's new album Taboo, which I'm gonna say I recommend like highly. If you like hip hop at all,
Wow,
I'm
highly.
seriously. You guys should actually listen to it. It's pretty fucking insane. It's a good album. Like, it goes harder than like Brockhampton these days.
Brock?
Never mind. I don't want to bring that up because you guys don't know anything about hip hop.
See, I was trying to like listen genuinely and just let you speak.
But I know
Gabe over here is
he
being
doesn't
a
care.
dick.
He
He's
wants to
being a
talk.
dick.
But
Being a
hey,
dick. He's a bad person.
speaking of
We,
dicks,
like, hey.
speaking of dicks, did you hear that season 4 of My Dad Wrote a Porno is coming out?
Are we plugging another podcast in this podcast?
Technically we are, but the thing is, it's like it's a viral thing. At this point, it's like watching a TV show.
Aren't podcasts like pop culture?
Not really, because no one listens to pod. Pod.
What if we were watching-
Racers?
I'm gonna call that.
Yeah,
a
that
flop.
one's a flub.
What if you're watching an episode of fucking Rick and Morty, and in the middle of the episode they're like,
Did
"Hey,
you say
did you
Ricky
see-
Morty?
Did you see?" No, I said
No,
Rick and Morty.
You're looking for it right now.
Fucking
You're
asshole.
trying to find it.
I'm redeeming myself.
No, you can't.
But what if
trying
you're-
to bring other people down isn't redeeming yourself, Kurt? This
Yes.
is a life lesson.
Yes, it is, dude. You heard of the Crusades?
Anyways, Gabe, you were saying?
But imagine you're watching an episode of Rick and Morty, and Ricky says, "Hey, you see that
Ricky
new,
Gervais?
You see that new season of BoJack Horseman? It's really good."
I think they do reference TV shows. to
Yeah,
this
they
show.
do.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, well, okay, it is a good show.
Yeah.
Let's be
My
sincere.
IQ rose by like 20 points after I started watching that.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I can make references that you won't get. Because
I've
you
cured
don't watch
cancer,
that
but
show.
I'm not
I
telling
do, I've
any
seen
of
every
you
episode.
fucks.
Dude, I've learned to masturbate without my hands.
I made a joke, but none of you guys heard it, and you're gonna hear it on the playback.
No,
We're not gonna
I
listen to
heard
this
your
again.
joke, and I was one-upping your joke.
Really?
Yeah.
I 7-upped your joke.
Dude, I 9/11'd your joke.
Quality jokes.
Quality jokes from a quality podcast. Hey Gabe, who we sponsored by?
We're sponsored by InfoWars.
Hey, it's not a thing anymore.
It is the thing. On Infowars.com, you can go and get all your real news.
And tactical bathwash.
Yeah, as opposed to all this fake CNN news telling you about one shooters and shit.
Yeah, you can use your
Two shooters. Now
Wash
it was an
away.
inside job.
wash away your gay frogs.
Wash away your gay, I feel like would have been a better slogan.
No, because have you ever been in a shower and
Yeah.
had like a frog pop out?
Yeah, but it rhymes. Wash away your gay.
You know else rhymes?
Here we go. Get ready to tell you.
Licky McDicky.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna count that as gay stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know where, but somewhere there was something.
Dickies is actually technically a brand of jeans and a place to eat barbecue.
Cool.
So you can suck an egg.
That's close.
I don't know. That was really close.
That was really close.
Who else are we sponsored by?
I hope
Kurt?
you eat an ass, as in eat an entire
Nope.
donkey.
Nope.
Wow, okay, I
I'm-
skirted the line too.
I'm not gonna let you get off on a
Alright, that's
technicality.
fair.
Hey,
That's
Kurt,
fair.
who else are we sponsored by?
We're sponsored by Thanos.
half this podcast will be deleted for perfect balance.
That would maybe make the quality a little bit better.
That would probably definitely. I mean, I think Thanos had a point. Like, if you wipe out half the people on Earth, it probably would be better. If
Perfectly balanced.
It's if you
all
wipe out
things
half of
should
this podcast, it's probably perfectly
That's
good.
That's actually a really good metaphor.
Yeah.
Or simile, whichever one it is.
Have you ever seen that commercial with Thomas Middleditch and it's a Verizon commercial?
Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm Thomas Middleditch.
And
And
the
the
little girl, dude, she said, all right.
Actually, it's a simile.
It's actually a simile because he's like, it's a metaphor.
Right.
And then she's like, it's actually a simile. I wanted to roundhouse kick the girl for him.
You ever seen that commercial? With
Because-
because it's such a...
Because similes are actually technically a metaphor.
And here's another thing. This is happening a lot in commercials where, like, kids are allowed to be smartasses. And we're supposed to be like, isn't that cute? No.
That's not cute, man.
No, it's not.
I'm not allowed to be a smartass or else I get fired.
Yeah. Like, I wish I had more examples because we did just talk about this off the cuff. But, like, I've seen it a lot in commercials where, like, kids are, like, talking to their parents like they're dumb, and then, like, that kid being a smartass, and we're all supposed to be like, isn't that adorable?
Are we supposed to think that what are the millennials before us called?
What? Generation X,
Gen
Y,
X?
Z. I don't know. What the fuck?
No, dude, my zipper's up.
Gen X.
That was a dad joke.
Have you seen Terminator Gen X?
That is not even on there, but we probably should add dad jokes.
I'm going to put that one under pun.
So now, just for clarification, dad jokes fall under puns.
Just that one specific.
Have you seen that commercial with Thomas Middleditch where he takes his
Middle,
dick out?
whoa,
He
go
takes
on.
his dick out and he starts whipping it around and then he slaps Ben Schwartz in the face.
And he says, "Hey,
Gotcha.
bye Verizon."
He says, watch Silicon Valley, season 5 or whatever the fuck.
And we have that one guy who's a rapist who's not on there anymore.
Oh boy.
T.J. Miller.
Oh, it's Daniel's looking at us funny.
Well, okay, first of all, rape's not a joke.
Rape's not a joke.
Someone told me that
It's
after
not a prank.
Yeah, it's not a prank.
Yeah, I'm not laughing. I just don't know the reference about TJ Miller.
It's our
Gator sauce.
Gator sauce.
Alright. So, do we have any more news or should we just talk about
Hey, do you ever wear socks?
Yes.
Do you ever feel like your socks are too soft?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
with Glad trash bags,
Yes, and?
you can replace your socks with actual trash bags that keep your sweat pooled at the bottom of your feet, so it's like you're walking through a puddle every day.
What?
We're sponsored by Glad trash bags.
What do I do with this extra
Which means
sweat?
Glad
sir?
Sir.
Well, at the end of the day,
What do I do with this extra trash, sir?
you drink it.
Oh,
It
boy.
hydrates you. Did you know if you drink your own sweat, it hydrates you?
Oh man, I can't wait to be hydrated.
It's like cum.
What's come, sir?
It's like leaving.
I think that's where you should end the
Okay.
advertisement.
Fair.
Thanks, little boy. You can go home now. Oh boy, can I get a nickel?
I hated every part of that commercial.
Hey, we got sponsors. We gotta, fulfill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude,
understand.
we're making so much bank off of this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, we gotta keep the
All
lights
of you
on.
guys don't even know how to hustle as hard as our fucking
Listen, we gotta
hard
find-
ass dicks.
Trying to figure out.
Why are you hard, by the way? Why do you have an erection?
Yeah, that's going under gay stuff.
That's not gay, dude.
That's
Having an
not gay.
erection's normal.
Listen, you're in the basement of a burned down library with two dudes.
Are you
and
saying
have an
I'm
erection.
not turned on because of the books? Because I was an English major.
The books are all burned.
Yeah, that's why I'm hard, because I
Does
hated
that make
my
you a
major.
necrophiliac?
Yeah, for books.
Yep, still keeping it as gay stuff.
That's not gay stuff. That's pretty straight, man. You can be pretty. If you saw a
Gator
bird.
sauce.
You saw. Okay, that's fair. I don't want to go on with that one. Gonna get it dark.
Whenever Kurt, y'all can't see it, but Kurt started like leaning forward and get more aggressive with it. I'm like, this is.
He
not
grabbed you by
going-
the shirt collar
This
and
is
pulled
the-
you close to him.
You don't even have to lie. The truth is still creepy because he was just like leaning in farther and farther, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll fuck books. Yeah, yeah, especially if they're burned. Yeah." And I'm like,
Fucking
this
a
is,
book right now. You just don't know it.
like this. There's no way this will end well for anyone involved.
Dude, I have Great Gatsby up my ass right now. You know, have you guys ever been like in a park and then you're just like walking and you look around and then you just see a penis? Hey, Gabe, have you ever seen a penis?
What?
Besides your own.
What's that? Oh, a penis.
It's kind of like a ligma.
Yeah, I what's a ligma? What's a penis? Is that like?
It's a type
Yeah,
of fish.
I've seen a penis. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, those are cool, right?
They're pretty cool, man. Hey, man, you were telling us about a penis earlier.
Shut up. Oh man, alcohol.
Okay.
Hey, what's the drunkest you've ever been?
The drunkest I've ever been. Wow, that's a great question, Gabe. Thank you for asking it in that way.
Oh god, I bet you have a story lined up, don't you?
I might. So,
You might.
I might.
Please share.
You said
my
that with
good-
so much enthusiasm.
My good
Yes.
captain, please share.
the year was 2016.
Oh, don't be fucking gay about it.
God, 2 years ago.
The year was
No, that was
2016.
4 years ago.
Oh wait,
No, it
in
was
2 weeks from now, it's the future. For some reason, we changed our whole like calendar system.
If you
2
don't
weeks
know
from now?
anything, this podcast is very loosely structured.
I think they picked up on that.
Okay, good.
Definitely think they picked up on that. All right, so year's 2016. Me and my friend.
And your friend's full name was?
I mean,
Doesn't matter.
Me and my friend? Well, that's rude of your
You
friend.
mean your friend and I?
Yeah. You fucking loser.
His
Hey,
name
is that a tally?
That's not
Is-
a time. We
Oh,
didn't put that.
Shit.
was Gabe.
What was it really?
Not
good?
you.
Oh.
But it was Gabe, spelled Gayybbe.
Why?
Sure, why not?
Double Y. Because he's extra gay.
Gabe. Hey, that's what people used to call me in middle school as a joke because gay was bad back then.
What?
Right, it's not anymore.
Being gay used to be an insult. You
Oh,
remember?
yeah, that's fair. I would know firsthand.
Yeah, no one uses that.
That's
as
why I
an
was in the
insult.
closet for so long.
I thought it was just...
Gator sauce. Go on.
So, me and my friend, we were hanging around Target, and we...
Oh,
Yeah,
he
something you
ju-
want to share?
he just
You
came.
just did me and my friend again.
It's because you keep interrupting me.
You don't know how to do proper grammar. It's really depressing.
My friend and I, is that
There
what
you
you're
go.
going to do
You're
for
welcome.
this? You dick.
Guys, I'm an educator.
May I continue?
Yeah, whatever,
Okay.
dude. I don't care.
I'm having a good time, by the way.
Me too. I'm having a great time.
Do you ever
Hashtag
like to
me too.
slap your knees?
No. So we were hanging around Target, and we saw that there was a beer pong.
You guys
set
were
there.
hanging around Target or inside Target?
We were shopping at Target,
Okay.
and we saw a beer pong set. We picked it up, we took it home, and his roommate had just moved out recently, and his roommate had a very extensive alcohol collection. And he had told us before he left that we're allowed to have
How
anything-
extensive?
An alcohol collection.
It was just a bunch of almost empty bottles, is what I mean.
Okay, so just like a
It
beer-
wasn't like a special collection.
an
where it was-
alcohol wall.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
get
wasn't
you.
like a special collection where there's like fancy stuff.
I drank this beer.
Yeah,
or
it
this-
would, it'd be
this-
like it was
this-
mostly like bottles of whiskey.
I drank this whiskey. Boom! It's on the wall.
It's on the wall,
Yeah, right.
and like most of them are half empty, and he didn't feel like coming back for it.
That's
so he
cool.
gave him. So he said we could have them. Well, it'd been sitting there for a while, and we decided we're gonna burn through the entire wall in one night.
Like how much whiskey was per bottle?
It depends on the bottle. There was one bottle that was, it was a smaller bottle, but it was almost full, and then there was most of the bottles were about a quarter full, if less.
How many bottles did you say?
We
Estimate.
didn't get through all of them,
Okay. That makes sense.
which leads me to the next part, which is we decided the best way to get through it is to use the beer pong set that we just bought. So, 20 minutes of beer pong.
Sports.
20 minutes of beer pong.
By the way, 2 weeks after our last episode, we added beer pong to the Olympic Games.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
true. Thank
Which
you
is
for,
really
thank you for
cool.
adding that.
Yeah, we
Thank you.
did. Michael Phelps said, "Fuck it, I can do 2 sports." And now,
And he was right.
And then he
did
got last
great.
place in the swimming thing.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
third.
Well, now he has a beer gut though.
He still got a medal, but it was, he didn't get
Yeah.
gold like he
Yeah.
normally did.
Wait,
He's
there's
a
more
beer
than
guy.
3 competitors?
Yeah,
What?
he didn't get last place. He got a bronze medal. Don't you remember?
What?
Because he was
Well,
yeah.
because Putin is in charge of all the Olympics, he shot like 12 of the contestants, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
So he's fine. He's
Yes.
not third.
And what were you saying?
Yes, and I will continue. 20 minutes of beer pong go by. I've done 13 shots, and my friend has done 10.
And this is already like you drank before this.
A couple, yeah, not a ton.
Yeah.
We were probably like 1 or 2 drinks in when we did this. So I did 13 shots in 20 minutes, and my friend did 10. He won both games. Very drunk.
Yeah.
A third friend comes over, or third person, second friend, if you're keeping track of
I'm
all.
following this story, by the way. I'm really following this story.
I appreciate that.
I'm Gabe and I'm following this story.
This should be important to you because other Gabe's a part of the story.
My twin?
Yes.
I'm Cliffhanger.
Oh god, Cliffhanger, get out of here.
Cliffhanger was actually the other person who came in. Now, Cliffhanger was actually sober for this. Because he was just...
Damn straight, I've been sober for 15 years.
Because Cliffhanger had just gotten off of work. Cliffhanger had to take care of us because we were so drunk. Now, I beat Cliffhanger at a game of Mario Kart, and it was very impressive. So I was drunk.
He was
driving.
playing Bowser, and I was Luigi. I'm black.
Thank you, Cliff. I was very proud of myself because I was able to drunk drive at Mario Kart and beat Cliffhanger, as you remember.
I told you shouldn't drive drunk.
Well, Cliff, you say that, but I was able to beat you in Mario Kart, so...
Oh, you damn honky.
Oh, Cliff, you and your playful anti-whites phrases that you like to say. Gosh.
Racism the construct.
Cliff, you kill me. Oh, man. As I was saying, though, as the night went on, I kept drinking because I was drunk enough to not know that I should stop drinking. Later on, I went to go use the bathroom, and from the living room, my friends heard a crash.
Fuck, dude.
Yes.
You like to do that a lot, don't you?
What?
Fuck dudes?
Gay stuff.
That wasn't me this time.
Yeah. My friends come and check on me, and the shower curtain was closed to their bathtub, and I had fallen into the bathtub, and the shower curtain was on top of me. And then as they pulled me out, if you remember, when I went into the bathroom, I went there to piss. And so...
You were just covered in piss?
No, I wasn't. You would think that. Thankfully, I was done pissing when I fell, but my dick was definitely out. So my friends take the shower curtain off of me, and my jeans...
It was a surprise dick!
Oh, Cliff. So my favorite part of the story is... I don't remember ever putting my dick back in my pants. So I'm assuming...
That's a thing people say.
Because I can only assume, now they haven't told me, and I've yet to ask them, is that Gabe and Cliffhanger, the two totally real friends that I said in this story...
I was there! I'm real!
I think we got that, Cliff. I think we got the point.
He's such a... Cliff is a silly
Hey,
goose.
Cliff, you're black, right?
I'm very black!
You can say the N-word, right?
Let me just stop you there, Cliff. I'm going to keep going with my story.
I like to play the blues!
Bailed out at the last moment.
I don't know how my dick got back in my pants. It could have been me. It could have been my two friends who were there.
Good friends.
Good friends. So that will ever be shrouded in mystery.
You know,
Cliffhanger just literally ran out of the room.
He did. So he's not here to answer.
He can't.
Can't.
And he also can't answer our question, is God real?
Oh,
God,
yeah.
oh,
we
yeah.
teased yesterday, or just, I keep saying yesterday.
He's actually like a professor of divinity from the Illuminati Academy.
Wait. Before we get to is God real, can we just review the beer real quick? Because I'm...
That's fair. Because this is a very heavy question.
Yeah,
but we
and
have
we
to...
wanna- We want to be completely sure about the beer before we start talking about God. You know, priorities.
What do we
and all
think
that.
about the apricot?
Apricot?
That's not even the same way I said in the beginning of the podcast. What do you think of the apricot? What do you think of the apricot?
I think I like it. Okay, I've never eaten an apricot.
I like it less than I like the mango beer.
I like it less than the mango beer from last episode, but I still like it. That said, like the mango beer, I still prefer the regular Blue Moon.
Yeah.
But
I like Blue Moon actually better than I like the Apricot.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I like it. If I had to rate it, I'd give it like one hand is doing like finger guns.
Okay, so that's usually a pretty good one. Yeah.
But the other hand is doing like the Spider-Man symbol, like the last episode.
Yeah.
But the finger guns are shooting the Spider-Man symbol.
Ooh.
So that's negative?
But then the Spider-Man symbol dies.
Huh.
But then it comes back and shoots a spider web at the finger guns.
Oh, so it's just the spider thing left.
Yeah.
So it's above average.
But it's a zombie spider web.
It's above average.
Yes.
All right. Dan, what do you think?
Okay.
You don't like beer.
Not a big beer fan. I actually don't mind this. This is actually, of the beers I've had, I actually like this.
Pacific
more.
Apricot wheat.
Specific apricot wheat. So if I was to give this a finger score, I'm gonna go with my ring finger out, like that.
Wow.
Like that. And then also...
It's almost like you're
the
like a
pointer
fifth
finger.
grader trying to flip someone off, but you can't really show your middle
Yeah.
finger, so instead you do the ring
Yeah,
finger.
so I'm doing the ring finger and my index finger.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of looks like the number 2, but instead of doing it normally with like the pointer finger and the middle finger,
Yeah.
I'm doing the pointer finger.
Like
and
if
the
your
ring
brain
finger.
is full of numbers.
This is a lot of visual stuff that the listener
Yeah.
has to intake
Go on.
and translate.
Yeah, and on the other hand, I'm going to do a thumbs up pointed forward like I
wow.
did before.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put that underneath my watch that's on my left hand.
Dude, you just said you love David Duke.
I really...
Would you stop this?
The
You've done this.
leader
You can't
of
do
the
this.
KKK.
You know what? I listened to the first podcast
Former
I did.
Grand Wizard.
Yeah,
but-
former Grand Wizard.
But Kurt, I'm not going to buy your bullshit anymore. I'm not falling for
Yeah, you've
it.
been paying a lot for his bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I bought it once,
So-
and I kind of have a fool me once, shame
Fool-
on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You
So
ain't
I'm
getting
not-
fooled again.
Fool me 3 times. Fool that one J. Cole song.
Yeah, I said it.
I'm going
I
to
said
put that
it.
down as a
I know,
flub.
it was good. No, it wasn't. It was actually like, whatever. So I'm going to rate it 3 fingers in this hand, 2 fingers on the other hand, like a peace sign, and I'm shoving those 2 fingers in between the 3 fingers, and I'm just squeezing them together. So like it's like you're praying with your hands entwined,
Yeah.
but with only those 3 and 2 fingers.
This is a lot of visual
It's
stuff.
very visual.
Yeah.
Well, this is a rating system that we use, so
Yeah,
it's
so
not
it's
our
very serious. So like these people need to know it.
Please listen to this 3 or 4 times, 5 times even if you have to, in order to understand
Right.
what we're doing.
So this symbol is controversial, just because not a lot of people understand how above average it is. But at the point where I would still not drink this for more than a week straight.
That symbol you just did is pretty much the equivalent of John Lennon's Imagine.
Yeah,
So it's a very peaceful.
but with Mark David Chapman coming in to do vocals on the
Yeah.
second half of it.
Yeah.
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 So as we promised, we would prove if God is real or not in this podcast.
Hey, so we learned that God's gay.
God is gay. Well, okay.
He's very gay.
Let's just clarify.
He likes to fuck angels.
Let's just clarify. We have God, not God. We never met when we first referenced God. We didn't mean God like the religious.
Yeah,
figure.
like
not
the
creator.
theoretically
Well, I mean, I'm joking about the angels. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have him here in the studio. and
Yeah.
he's kind of upset. He told
We're
me
talking
he
about
doesn't
God,
like-
our friend. God.
Yeah, God. He works.
You know how some
accounting.
people-
It's actually pronounced weird.
Some
Yeah.
people are named Jesus, but that's not like.
Yeah, his
'cause
name-
they're
his
not
name-
Jesus.
Yeah,
They're-
his name's pronounced weird.
So good. He actually works accounting at like a local bank in the area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1800 Australian Avenue.
Yeah. So good. How you doing?
Hello there. My name is Good.
Oh wow, you have a very interesting accent.
Your mom has a very interesting accent. I met her yesterday at the cheese place.
Now we met Good through Kurt.
No, I met you through your mother.
Yeah, we
He
met
means
Good
that-
through Kurt.
Gabe, for the record, he means that genuinely. He actually met your mom recently.
She was at the cheese shop with me.
Yeah, and they just started chatting, and they had a
Please,
lovely
I
conversation.
said, you like the Gruyere? And she said, no, I prefer the mozzarella.
Yeah, and so they got to chatting. Your mom ended up telling Good that her son had a podcast.
I didn't even
and
tell my mom about this podcast. So that's
well,
She knows
We
more
do.
about you than you think.
Hey, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Can I talk to you in the corner over here?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Yeah. I think this good guy is not very honest about how he came into talking with us. I don't think.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, but I think he's.
Hey guys, do you think he's real?
I think he's real.
He's right in
He
front
doesn't
of us.
seem very
He's sitting
he
right in
doesn't
front
seem
of us.
honest.
I just
No,
think
he
he's
seems
lying
sitting
about
right-
it.
He's
Guys,
just kinda-
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I know.
Hello, guys.
One second, Good.
Hey,
You mind
Good,
stepping
can
out
you-
for a
hey,
second?
Good,
Yeah,
you
man,
go,
dude, just like
Yeah.
sit over there real quick. We'll talk to you in a
hey,
second.
don't worry, buddy. We'll get right back with you. All right, don't worry. I like him. I think he seems like a good guy.
He seems like a nice guy.
You guys are picking up vibes on him. I respect that. I'm just gonna say I disagree. He seems like a solid dude.
I mean, man, Norwegians, I don't know.
Never mind. He seems like a good guy. I would trust him, and we already have him here. We need a
Hey,
guest.
do you have any cheese?
Good. We'll get to you in a second, buddy. Can we just let us wrap up this conversation? Thank you.
We're not talking about you, by
Do
the
we
way.
actually have any cheese? I mean, I
can check.
feel like Norwegian, like at least him.
We're in the bottom of a library. We're in the basement of a library. I don't think there's any cheese nearby.
Gabe, check your uncircumcised.
What?
Oh shit! How did you know?
I knew you had some smegma in there.
Jeez, what the fuck? All right, good. You want? I found some cheese in the fridge.
Before you invite him back here, let's wrap up our
At least
thoughts.
present it so it
Yeah.
doesn't look like schmegma. Come on.
Yeah.
So I trust him. He seems like a good guy. I'm not worried about him. But if you guys get a negative vibe from him, I'm willing to take that into account.
All right. I think we should just not take him. Take him with a grain of salt.
Sure.
Like bring him over here with like a grain of salt in our hands. What are you fucking talking about?
Let's go on.
Splitting hairs,
Yeah.
But,
I'm genuinely surprised you guys have never heard the phrase "splitting hairs," but we're not gonna.
Yeah.
We're not gonna.
Hey, good. You can come back now.
Oh yes, do you have any cheese?
Yeah. Here's some cheese from.
Is that the schmegma? I love schmegma.
I guess. I found that in the couch here.
It's kind of fucking gross, but
Hey, culture's different everywhere. Let them live.
no, dude, that's fucking gross.
No, there's a lot of different.
Come on, man.
food.
Dude, I'm not being intolerant, but eating dick cheese is gross.
Hey,
I love the dick cheese.
you know what, Good? If you like dick cheese, you're allowed to eat it. We're not
Are
gonna
you
stop.
saying that God loves dick
I
cheese?
say Good loves dick cheese.
In English, it's pronounced God.
Kurt. Kurt. Well, we're gonna respect his culture, and we're gonna call him Good.
Yeah,
okay.
true.
Come on.
Hey, good.
Hey, guy.
So you're from where? Norway?
Swedish meatball.
Okay,
Swedish.
cool.
Wow.
That's nice.
Oh.
So what brings you to America?
No, there's actually a place, right? There's a place in Norway called Swedish meatball, spelled S-W-E
Please
square
spell this
you
whole
don't
thing.
have to spell
www.I154 mothball.
Wow.
Well, that's nice, Good. What brings you to America?
Mexicans.
Well, there's a lot of them here. That's
like
for
a
sure.
like a coyote, sort of, or
What?
coyote. Am I the only thing who knows?
Coyote.
He obviously doesn't know what you're talking about.
So a
dude.
coyote is someone who sneaks illegal immigrants into the U.S.
No, I think he just likes Mexican women.
Oh.
Is that true, Good?
Mexicans.
Cool.
Wow.
Well, Good, thank you for talking with us today.
Guts.
Thank you for talking with us today. Gabe, you mind showing him the door?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah,
it's
here,
right
take
there.
your fucking plate of schmegma. Here, get the fuck out of here, you goddamn
Kurt,
ice back.
there's no reason to be rude to our guest.
You know
okay?
what? Norwegians have had it too good for so long, and now they're leeching off of our country. They're crossing over our
he's still
borders
here. He can
and
hear
stealing
you.
our jobs.
He can hear you.
He doesn't understand my language.
He can hear you.
He speaks English.
He was
He's been
speaking
talking
English to
here.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, Good. You just go ahead and leave. We'll talk to him. You have a good one. Thanks, buddy. All right, bye.
IKEA!
See, he's a
Wow.
nice guy. I don't understand why you're being such a jerk.
No, dude, he stole, like, a job.
What
How do you
job?
steal
What
a
job
job?
did he steal?
Was he the most qualified person for it?
Hey, what does your mom do?
My mom.
Yeah.
She raised me.
She stole that. He
So
stole
he's
that job.
She's a stay-at-home mom.
He stole your mom's job.
Shit. I guess
He's raising you
I guess
now.
Good should have raised me.
So he's a nanny.
Good is your nanny.
That's nice, bro. He seems like a nice guy,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
loved your dick cheese. So that's like a win-win.
No, I think something is people just don't like good and other people do.
Yeah.
I feel like some people believe in him and other people just don't.
Well, I certainly believe in him. I think he's a good guy.
You know, I
Hey,
really don't,
hey,
but that's
good
okay.
created my world.
You know,
Oh, are y'all guys talking about God now?
no.
Oh, I was talking about the guy Good.
I was talking about.
Hey, did you see that wall? It just fell.
Yeah, Donald Trump's wall just fell. I'm looking on Twitter right now, and it
And
shows-
somebody said that was the fourth part of the wall.
wow,
How ironic.
that is. Well then, if you stuck around for this long,
God bless you.
I'm
Or good bless you.
Good bless you.
Good
yeah.
bless you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but we had a great time doing this. If you had an okay time listening, leave us a review on iTunes.
iTunes, if you want to do that, because no one has.
If you had a bad time listening, then fuck off and don't even fucking
I
bother.
should put it
going
on iTunes. Because,
No,
you know,
no,
even
no.
bad reviews are reviews.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
and we could probably use constructive criticism.
No.
So, I've been Kurt Kurt
Okay,
underscore
that's a flub.
duh
That's a flub.
underscore
It's a flub and a burp.
Kurt to hurt at Twitter. This is
And I'm Gasvia,
Wow.
GASVIA underscore.
you could not even transition well, and this is
I've been Gasvia, GASVIA underscore on Twitter. And then this is Gabe.
I have been real Dan Griffin
Wow.
yes, and
On
I've been
on both Twitter
Seth
and Instagram.
Rogen.
Both
On
on Twitter and Instagram, real Dan Griffin.
Wow.
yeah,
So,
real Dan Griffin,
Yeah,
what happened? Why'd you pick real Dan Griffin?
I liked it.
because he's
Were there other Dan Griffins who?
Yeah.
because he believes in the Dan Griffin.
There's also a fake Dan
Hey,
Griffin.
you know
There
New
is?
York.
Yeah, there's.
Hey, New York, we love you.
Wait, we
I feel like fake Dan Griffin would have been a
We
better.
love
name.
you, and we have one last thing to tell you about the tally. So if you've been drinking with us, you've been counting.
Okay.
But if you haven't,
Remember,
No.
they're not drinking.
No one's
Remember,
counting
we said
this.
that they're not going to be drinking, Kurt.
I'm saying that if you have been, that's been a suggestion
But
that none
we
of us
did,
have made.
We did not suggest
Yeah,
that
no.
one bit. So,
I think no one should drink alcohol ever.
right. So the final tally. The final tallies for Gator sauce. We have five.
Fucking gross. We'll go on.
We have 5 Gator sauces. We have 7 gay stuff. We have 3 your moms. We have 8 burps, 2 puns, and 5 flubs.
Total.
So the winner of this podcast is burps.
Oh, burps. All right, so
Nature wins this time around.
yeah, nature wins. So everyone, take your dick out and look at the moon and say goodnight,
Thomas
because
Middleditch did it.
we are Gator Sauce signing off. Good night, New York.
I am so sorry, people.
Good night. I miss you.